there, this is Leah from Mommyish, and I thought I would take a little time to answer some of the questions that have been posed so far in our style challenge. One really good one was, should you load all your styles all at once? What do you do with them? Well, I personally keep all of my styles in a folder, so I'm going to show you that right now. I actually have all of my commercial use things in one folder, and you can see that here, and right through this section is all of the styles. And as you can see, there's a lot, but I don't keep them all loaded. Now, what can happen if you load up your styles and let's say Photoshop crashes, sometimes it's not going to save your style preset. And so if you haven't, if let's say you just got rid of it or, you know, didn't save it somewhere, that's it, like it's gone. I've had that happen while I was creating styles and it was very frustrating. But one idea to do is to create specific sets of style presets, and you can save these within Photoshop, and again I would create a folder. So I'm going to just do that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some styles that I might want to use together. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the styling number 110, which is a wood veneer set of styles, and you can see those just loaded up. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just thinking, what are some typical styles that I would use in a layout, you know, just sort of like basic styles. So I'm just loading a few of these up. So the rubber styles are one that I would use often. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to load the 106 rubber. And then the last one that I'm going to load are paper texture styles. This is an older one. This is 108. All right. And let's say I'm just going to call this like my standard layout set of styles. Oh, another set of styles I would use are drop shadow styles. So I'm going to go ahead and load up my drop shadow styles as well. So let's do that. Let's see. Never forget to go ahead and use your search function because it allows you to really be able to get in there pretty fast. I'm just going to look through this folder. Typically keywords will help you out. Here we go. Drop shadow styles for PS and PSC, so you can see there, those all just loaded up. All right, so now that I have that specific set of styles together, what I'm going to do is go to the preset manager, and I'm going to select from the first style of that set, the wood veneer, all the way down through here, just like that. And you'll see here it says Save Set. We're going to click that. You're going to make a new folder somewhere. We're going to call it Style Presets. So I'm going to throw that in here. So I'm just create a new folder, Style Presets. And you want to name it something that you're going to remember what this was for. And I'm going to call this Basic Scrapping Styles. You know, for you it might be very different. You know, for me, it's this. So that's my basic scrapping style. So what happens then is after you finish using styles, you might want to deload them. So you would go back to your preset manager again and delete them out of there so it doesn't bog down your program. So I'm just going to delete, but we don't have to worry about it anymore, because if I go back to load and I go to that folder we just created where Style Presets, Basic Scrapping Styles, as you see there, it just loaded up that full set of styles. So that's one way to do it. And you could do this with anything. You could mix together like all of your metal styles together, all of your paper texture styles together, you know, just all of your epoxy or acrylic styles together. And then that way, whenever you're looking for that one specific type, instead of just having to load every time and figure it out, you have them all loaded together. They're saved in a separate file, and you can just pull it up whenever you need it. As a designer, I actually have done a similar thing, because in Photoshop you can create different setups as well for the panels that you see. So when you go to the workspace area, you can actually create different workspaces. And let's say I have this one this way, you save it as a new workspace right there. So there's a lot of little things that can help us within within Photoshop to make scrapping easier. So let's say you have a specific setup you like. You don't want to be bogged down by all these extra things. You can always pick and choose which panels you want to have, then save that as a new preset. It's very easy to reset just in case. You're like, oh, what if I lose? You won't lose anything. You can always go back to your original workspace right here. You can reset. There's the different ones. You can delete workspaces. Just really whatever you'd like to do. So that's just a little extra tip or trick. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'm looking forward to teaching you guys all about styles and how this workflow can go whenever you're creating layouts. That's it for now. Bye-bye.